Welcome to 13 Minutes, Season 13. I'm Paul Goon, and this week I'm hanging out with Fuzzy Vandelay. What's up, guys?
What's up? Are we supposed to look at the camera or look at...
I'm looking
You
at
choose.
I'm
I
looking
can't
at the
see you.
person.
I have
You
to
pick.
do this to see you.
I shouldn't have to tell
Just
you.
keep doing that.
Huh?
Keep doing that.
Whatever you think's gonna make you look like rock stars. You don't have to see me.
Yeah.
I'm like
Shirt?
number one. You just hear me over the speaker.
Yeah, okay.
It's like God's voice. Except I have a little higher hopes for God. No offense, Paul.
Yeah, I mean, your voice is nice, but...
Oh, I'm offended. Where's the band from? What city do you guys represent?
We are from Worcester, Ohio, not Wooster.
Yeah, please.
But honestly, like, we don't even know what to say when people ask us that because we like.
Because nobody knows where Worcester is.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
There's no
because
scene-
nobody's asking us that. No,
Yeah.
no.
Except for right now.
Yeah.
There's no really scene in Worcester, so
Yeah.
we really try to play Cleveland and Akron.
What about Grigio's?
What about Grigio?
We like Grigio.
Yeah.
We've played there. My wife actually
Is that
works
the
there.
Worcester scene itself?
No.
Is Grigio?
No, we're... JFB.
I did my homework. I went into your old Instagram posts. I know about you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Research. I love that.
Yeah, let's see how deep it goes.
Maybe we can start the scene in Worcester.
Yeah.
Of rock bands.
Yeah, I think that's what we don't know it yet, but I think that's what we're trying to do.
It all starts here on 13 Minutes.
Yeah, Cleveland can have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Worcester will have
Fuzzy Vandelay.
something.
America's most famous band.
Yeah,
What's it called? America's favorite band?
America's favorite band.
How'd you guys become America's favorite band, by the way?
It was pretty easy. We just started saying it.
Yeah, it turns out you can pretty much be whatever you want.
Yeah. I found lying is a very good way to promote yourself.
What are some of your guys' favorite lies?
Man.
He like scratches his face with his wedding ring while he says it.
I can't tell you my favorite ones. Because then people are going to find out, you know.
A classic one is I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That's a good lie.
Is that one of your own?
No, that was
Billy?
yeah,
Billy Clinton?
yeah, Bill Clinton.
I don't know if any kids are watching, but he was one of the presidents of the United States. Had some bad things happen to him. Well, he might have done the bad things.
Yeah.
How would you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Go ahead. I'm done on Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky material.
Who?
Shout out!
Where we shouting out Monica Lewinsky?
Both of them.
All right.
Shout out Hillary too. Don't leave her out.
The best band sticker I've ever seen was a band called Harmonica Lewinsky. And it was a sticker of...
Was that a Musica?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at Musica.
You guys think it was like a polka band? Because that's what it sounds like.
Man. I never really thought about what kind. I just assumed like hardcore or something.
Oh yeah, like mathcore shit. That is a mathcore name for sure. Definitely. What kind of music do you guys make?
Oh, man.
How would you describe your sound?
Well, I said filthy riffs and sensual grooves one time, and Titch kind of took issue with that and said that we weren't sensual. But I think we don't write.
Speak for yourself, Titch.
Yeah. Yeah, I know
What kind of name
feel.
is Titch, by the way? Did your parents just name you Titch?
Yeah.
Like Cher?
Yeah, they're like, what's the worst version of Cher? And they came up with Titch. That's...
Well, what do you call your music then?
I just say, I don't like the genreification of rock, really. I just say heavy rock, metal.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't like... I think it's good to have things to say about your music, and I'm bad at it.
Truthfully, I kind of tailor, because our music is a little, it can be pretty heavy, it can be pretty soft, and it can be somewhere in the middle a lot of the times. So I kind of tailor my answer depending on who I'm talking to. Like, you know, if I don't want them to like it, no, I don't. If I think that they don't like as heavy stuff, you know, I'm like, oh, we make, you know, rock. It gets a little heavy sometimes. If they're like a metalhead, I'm like, yo, we're heavy. Like, no, we're not that heavy, but like, I don't know. I'll not embellish it, but you know, I'll play that element of our sound up.
Yeah, I think we're heavy to people who don't like heavy music, and not super heavy to people who love heavy music.
But still heavy enough.
That's a good thing. Don't say it like it's a bad thing.
No, I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, I think
You guys ride a fine line, like the Headless Horseman. At the peak of midnight, when the moon is full.
Yeah, I agree.
Who is Fuzzy Vandelay? What is the origin behind Fuzzy Vandelay? Or one of you guys Fuzzy Vandelay?
None of us are Fuzzy or Vandelay.
Yeah.
Who's the fuzziest out of you?
Him.
Maybe, well,
You should see his back hair.
I do have a lot of back hair.
I was kind of
actually.
referring to the sounds that you guys create on stage, but okay.
Oh, I was talking about body hair.
Yeah, I was thinking about hair,
I
too.
just assumed it was a.
I mean,
body hair.
if we're talking about body hair, Ryan's got a nice set of curls on his head. He's got a nice big.
Shout out
beard.
Ryan.
Shout out
Too good
Ryan.
to be here with us
Truly.
today.
Yeah.
No, we
Yeah,
wish he could.
He's riding horses or something.
Yeah, he's too responsible to be here.
Yeah.
He's got real things going on in his life.
What was
Wild,
the question? Where was Fuzzy Vandal?
Yeah,
horses.
I don't know that song. Or do I?
It's the Rolling Stones.
Couldn't drag me away. Alright, I just wanted to sing on my own show. It's not my job. Where'd Fuzzy Vandelay come from?
Alright,
That's what it
so
was.
we were trying to come up with a name, and we couldn't think of anything good. Everything just seemed...
Speak for yourself, dude.
Yeah, everything seemed lame. Which, I feel like every band name seems lame. Like U2, that's not a good band name.
That's
Like, if U2 didn't...
Shout out!
No offense, Bono.
yeah.
They have good music.
Bono?
Offense.
Offense? No, I mean,
But that,
yeah.
like, if we tried to name ourselves U2, that we'd be like, man, that sucks. But so I was on a Wikipedia rabbit trail. I got to John Wooden, the basketball coach of UCLA, rest in peace. And apparently his idol growing up was this big high school basketball star in Indiana named Fuzzy Vanderveer. So I was like, man, that's a sick band name.
Vanderveer with
Yeah.
a...
So then I told Mason, I was like, what about this? And he's like, I like the fuzzy part, and I like the Van something part. And he's like, but he's like, the Veer part I don't like as much.
And then he stomped his foot and said, it's
Yeah.
Fuzzy Vandelay.
Yeah,
I had to.
Boom.
I had to lay the law down.
yeah. He laid it down. And then we became Fuzzy Vandelay, and we've looked back a few times since, but not too many times. Just
It's
like,
a lot easier to look forward. You don't usually trip on yourself that way.
yeah. Everyone's looked back a few times, let's be honest.
Oh yeah. Like lot.
What's your favorite
What?
Fuzzy Vandelay song? What's your favorite Fuzzy Vandelay song?
Walls.
Yeah, I was gonna say Walls too. I mean,
Do you feel like he just copied off you? Like he read your mind and copied off you?
dude, I wrote the lyrics for that, so I feel like I have more of a claim to say that. Because I don't write lyrics for too many of our songs.
I wrote everything else. So
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
that's actually why I like it, because I like when we really,
I give it to Titch. Mason, you're not allowed to like it.
when we really collaborate on something and have both of our fingerprints on it. I think it ends up being our best stuff. So I always encourage. I think Mason writes better lyrics than I do, so I try to get him to.
But we haven't really written too many things that we don't have both of our fingerprints in, like.
Yeah.
Because even like going back to like the old stuff, like stuff we don't even play anymore. Like, there's still elements in there that like, you know, maybe you got the song started.
Yeah.
But then change a part or add some stuff or whatever.
But I think Walls is especially like that because there's a riff on guitar that you pretty much wrote, and then the whole end jam part, which is like a 3-minute
So fun.
jam, heavy jam at the end.
Yeah.
We kind of just improvised that in practice one day, which is probably my favorite way to come up with something, is just not have to think about it too much and the whole band writes it at once.
Yeah.
But that's harder to do than...
Well, we record all of our practices for the most part, so like if we stumble onto something that's really cool, even if it's just like a little 30-second thing, you know, like I heard it, picked it out, I'll clip it out and then like send it to the guys, or like try to write something off of that or whatever. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff starts like kind of from just jamming in practice and getting it down, you know.
When are you guys going to record the album?
Album?
EP? Album?
Yeah,
something?
we'd probably, well...
Aren't you hitting the studio soon? You know?
Funny you should say that. So, we had plans to record in a studio, and then the engineer texted us, like, around 2 weeks before our scheduled session. It was just like, hey, I double booked myself. You know, can my basically like a studio partner do it? And we were just like, yeah, that's fine. Like, you know, somebody just needs to be there to hit record, basically, and then that guy didn't realize the date that we had penciled in for like 4 months or whatever. So when I reached out to him, like, yo, see you on this date.
I would say it wasn't penciled in. It was reserved.
Yeah. It was
with
inked
the deposit.
in with the deposit for sure. Yeah. But anyways.
No
yeah.
shout out to those guys.
Yeah. We won't mention
I'm sure
them.
they're
but
cool besides that.
For sure. But just and shit happens, like, you know. But yeah. So we're back to the drawing board in terms of trying to figure out where and how to do that. Yeah, so your guess is as good as mine, but we want to get something out at some point for sure.
I need to learn how to record music.
Well, I mean, I know how to do it. I just don't know that I could necessarily do it as easily or to the quality that we would want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We really want to capture our live sound in a recording somehow, and DIY recording can just be very difficult with the amount of overdubs you have to do. Just we don't have a great acoustic space to do it right now, so
and
there's
honestly,
just so many challenges of recording when you're broke.
Just recording drums alone is like a challenge because you have to think you have like 2 overheads, maybe 2 snare mics, like a kick, 2 toms, like that's like 8-9 channels, whatever, like right there. So like, I don't know. It's just hard to... We don't have the equipment to, like, make that happen easily.
Yeah, shout out to the old people that ruined the economy. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to government.
Love them.
Are you guys Browns fans?
I am, kind of. I like sports a lot. Mason probably doesn't as much.
I don't care for sports.
One day from today. Game 1, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go Browns.
Beating the Bengals would make me very happy.
What do you think? Do you think we'll actually beat the Bengals Game 1?
Are you a Browns fan?
I'm going to say, I'll probably bet on it and say yes.
Oh, okay, based on the Browns being the Browns, I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Yeah.
But I want them to win, yes. But are they going to?
Yeah. I think believing in your sports teams is stupid in general because they're going to let you down. Even the best, if you're an Alabama fan, they let you down.
Yeah, they're kind of like parents. They always let you down.
Shout out to Paul's parents.
Shout out to Paul's parents.
You guys still owe me $800. Where is the World of Pain? Is that like another planet far away, or is that like a BDS themed sex dungeon?
I like to picture it as a perfect mixture of both.
Yeah, there probably is
Like a sex planet.
a BDSM planet.
A
if you will.
dungeon planet.
Yeah. There probably is a sex club far away somewhere called World of Pain.
I would wager on it.
I'm looking forward to it.
I would
Specialize in aftercare.
I would feel better about betting on that than the Browns.
Have either of you ever been arrested?
I don't even have tattoos. I'm a goody two shoes. We did get the cops called on us in our last rehearsal though.
That's
so
true.
I feel like that's kind of close.
That
Yeah.
means you guys were good. The cops heard it and they pulled up there. Like, we want to hear
Truthfully,
more.
she actually did say that she pulled in and she sat there for like a good couple minutes to listen, and she was like, she came in and she was like, yeah, you guys are sounding really good actually. I parked my car and just like listened for a few minutes, which thankfully the few minutes that she waited was like the last few minutes of our whole practice, so we were done and happy to oblige and turning it down.
We saw her coming up and just finished the song. And it was cool.
Oh.
She was nice. Shout out to that cop.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout
the
out.
Officer.
Yep. Officer S. You ever see Falling Down?
We invited her to the show. Our next show.
Yeah, we did.
What are the best shoes to wear on stage?
See, I wear everything from like Hey Dude, and I've worn like Doc Martens, and I've worn Pumas. I don't know, dude. It's just whatever makes me look hot, you know?
Yeah. It's whatever looks cool. I feel
Yeah.
like. Which.
What's
I don't
gonna
know.
match my shirt the most, you know what I mean?
For me, it's whatever helps me stomp on my pedals the best.
That's, dude,
I really, honestly, as soon as you started saying that, my mind went to stomping on my enemies. And can you just say that?
Stomping on my enemies?
Yeah, say that you want whatever shoes would help you stomp on your enemies the best. Could you just
Yeah.
say that and pretend that's what you said?
So my favorite shoes to wear on stage are the ones that help me stomp on my enemies the best.
Thank you, Titch. I really appreciate that, buddy. You really just sealed the
Shout out
interview
to the
with that one.
haters.
shout out
Shout
to the haters.
out! Is it better to eat a meal before a show or after a show? What is the best meal?
Definitely after. I don't eat before shows.
What are you
Unless
going to eat?
Unless I do. But normally I don't because I just have too much nervous energy.
You feel like you're going to throw it up.
I don't even feel that. I'm not hungry.
Yeah, your brain's just kind of like worried about other things than like, hey, can I get a cheeseburger?
Yeah. And then
But also sometimes like you do eat before the show.
yeah. Like I'm not going
Pizza
to
before the last show.
I did eat some pizza before the last show.
Yeah,
But
West Side.
I like having my body feel good, light and spry, you know. Being spry is very
Do you guys
important to me on
stretch?
stage.
Before
No.
you get on stage?
Definitely not like we should.
Next year, maybe?
Next year, yeah, next year. That was on my 10-year plan that I made after high school. It was like, which I'm a little behind now, but it was like, you know, stretch more.
Yeah. Instead of stretching, I don't eat. But after the show, I am very hungry.
And he
And
stretches a lot.
And then it's like midnight, and I'm like, man, there's nothing to eat. But pizza would be ideal, because pizza's my favorite food.
Dude, honestly, I think there's nothing quite like after a show. Like, so when we played the 5 o'clock lounge, there are a few times, what's that breakfast joint? Like, there's like a breakfast joint that's like a block or two away, and they're open like all night, and that place just hits the spot, man. Whether you get breakfast food or you just get like a shitty like diner burger, like it's gonna hit the spot. So, I don't know, man. Like diners, breakfast food maybe?
Shout out Shitty Burgers.
Shout out.
Oh man, I love a good diner meal. I don't even care if it tastes good. It always tastes good while you're sitting there. And some lady who's worked there for 20 years somehow is calling you hun.
She always makes sure that a couple of her hairs fall in there so it tastes real good for you.
Yeah, extra flavor.
Oh, yeah. When was the last time one of you guys shit your pants?
Man.
It was actually just like 20 minutes before you got here. I didn't expect you to know. Did you smell it or something? Is that why you asked?
Is this like a full on poop, or like just a little slips out?
Listen, if you full on shit your pants, there's something wrong with you. Shitting your pants is only letting a little slip out. If you get a full shit in your pants, I don't know what you were doing that you didn't make it to the bathroom in time.
I don't know. Probably a couple years ago I shit my pants, but I don't remember the specifics of it. You know, probably a shard or two got loose. I don't know.
I try to block it out.
Yeah.
But probably recently.
For me, it was like a way long time ago. I was like 2 years old, probably even. No, yeah.
Does musical skill increase with hair length?
I hope not, cause.
Yeah, he just shaves his off.
Yeah, last time you saw me, I had a real long mane that was thinning.
I definitely feel cooler with longer hair. I'm growing it out for the first time in a long time. There's just nothing like not being able to see because your hair is just all in your eyes.
It's a nice feel. And headbanging?
Yeah.
Headbanging feels like 20 times better with hair.
Can you do it with your beard? Can you get the beard all loose and headbang, it'll flop up in your face?
It'll flop either way, whether I have hair or not, but it just doesn't, there's no counterweight on top, you know? So, I don't know.
You ever think about this? Octopus? Are those arms or legs?
Half and half.
Tentacles?
Well,
What do you think, Paul? Are tentacles arms or legs? And why are there so many of them?
Yeah, did they really need 8?
Spiders.
Oh, wow. I would have to say that they're more of arms than legs, I guess. Why are you asking me questions?
I figured you might know.
Do you guys play any video games?
Yeah, I do.
I don't, because I'm too busy writing music.
I'm too busy playing video games, which is why I never write music.
What are you playing right now? What's your favorite game to play?
Well, the last game I played was Breath of the Wild, but...
That's Zelda, the new one?
Well, it's not the newest one. That's Tears of the Kingdom, I believe.
Oh, okay, alright.
I only know because my sister's a big Zelda fan. Shout out Kaylee.
Shout out! Fuzzy Vandelay's #1 fan.
Truly, though.
Shout out! She's the best.
Yeah, she truly is our #1 fan. For better or worse.
One of our OnlyFans.
Yeah.
.com?
Speaking of OnlyFans. Is this a
Now
good
you guys
time?
know it, Fuzzy Vandelay.
Huh?
Fuzzy Vandelay has an OnlyFans.com.
Yeah. That's a website. Fuzzy Vandelay has an OnlyFans.com. What were we saying before that?
I don't know.
Do you guys have any shows coming up? When's your next show?
We play in Worcester at JAFB. My favorite place to drink beer. They're awesome.
They are awesome.
September 16th, we're playing at their 11th anniversary party.
Shout out!
Shout out.
Headlining.
Yeah. Closing the night out.
Who knows what that means.
Yeah.
8:45. Usually in local music, headlining means you're playing to 8 people.
Yeah, because everyone already went home.
Yeah, because the show started an hour late and people go to bed for some reason.
And there's a 4-hour cover band on before you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're excited to play that.
Super excited.
Hopefully a bunch of our friends will be there, and hopefully we'll meet some new friends.
And I don't think it's announced yet, but in October, the day after my birthday, we're also playing a show, actually up your way in Youngstown. So.
Oh, really? Where?
Huh?
Where?
Well, I don't know if it's announced yet.
When?
Should I say?
You could say it.
Well, October 21st, we're playing at Cedars West End.
Shout out!
Shout
The
out
official announcement. If you don't watch the show, you don't know.
Yeah. Paul Goon set that shit up, and we're happy to be a part of it. So thank you for having us to play some more music in the month of
We might be a Youngstown band at some point.
Yeah. Ask us in 2 years where we're based out of.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No, I want to be adopted by Cleveland.
All right.
Let's all go. Let's all move there.
Yeah, why don't we just get it? Why don't the 3 of us, and you can bring that wife of yours too. No.
And they can make a sitcom out of it.
Let's all get a big house, like a.
What would our sitcom be called?
Fuzzy Feld.
What?
Fuzzy Feld.
Fuzzfeld?
I just wanted to come up with one quick. There, yeah, Fuzzfeld. That's it right there. Fuzzfeld.
Yeah.
And it would be like the same type of like setup, but every single time someone busts into the apartment, there's gonna be like some sick rock and roll music that plays. Where like they always kick the door open and they always have guitars or like drums with them.
No, that you'd be.
I feel like we're gonna get canceled quick.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was a good show.
Well, I was just thinking about Fuzzfeld and like who would, obviously we're comparing it with Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I'd be George, probably, right? Would you say?
Yeah.
You're definitely a Jerry.
I'm probably a Jerry.
Does that make you Kramer?
Oh, dude, that only leaves me with the one and only. Which one of you guys thinks you're stronger than me?
Probably Titch. I don't work out.
I think both of us.
You think you could beat me in arm
yeah,
wrestling?
we're both stronger than you, you
I
wimp.
don't know. If you combined us together, we're definitely stronger. I don't know. We could try. Left arm or right arm?
Whichever one you jack off with.
That's both.
We're equally strong.
Now
None
I
of
need
us
to know.
have moved.
Yeah, now we need to know. Holy shit, yeah, this dude's strong as fuck.
We are fuzzy.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
I'm supposed to say.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
We are Fuzzy
Oh, sorry.
We are Fuzzy Vandelay.
Yeah, and that guy's Paul Goon. You can't see him, but that's Paul Goon.
This is the premiere of season 13.
13 minutes.